anything without me. Why don't you answer me?
The kinetic molecular theory is just like the life of teenagers. The kinetic molecular theory says that all things are always in motion, just like us, we're always in motion. Either going to work, going to school, doing homework, or skating on an average nice day at a car wash. As you can see, Jake is always in motion. Also, the reaction mechanisms states that the chemical kinetic theory says that no reaction can occur without the effective collision of two or more molecules. There are three things that must happen in a collision. First, there must be contact, which means that the electron clouds must touch. Also, there must be proper alignment, which means the molecules must line correctly in order for there to be a reaction to have good contact. There also must be a high enough energy, which means they must be moving fast enough to begin the activation of energy.
Complexes are molecules that only exist during a reaction.
Kind of like sweat. Only exists when you're having a good time.
Another thing with kinetic molecular theory that you need to know is the reaction rates. There are four things you need to know about the reaction rates. Number one is the nature of the reactants. The nature of the reactants depends on what are being reacted, which is the kind of molecules that you're reacting together. The more reactive each molecule is, the quickly the reaction will occur. Another factor affecting reaction rate is the temperature. In 98% of reactions, a higher temperature results in a faster reaction. Also, an increase of effective collisions will happen having higher energy due to having a higher temperature. Another factor affecting reaction rates is the concentration of the reaction. An increase in the concentration makes for a faster reaction. If you dilute whatever you are reacting, the reaction will be slower.
Now, I know what you're all thinking. You're probably thinking, man, these kids are working really hard on their chemistry project. Aren't they getting thirsty? My answer to that is yes. We're getting real thirsty, so that's why I'm going to make some lemonade. Now, the concentration of this lemon juice is very, very concentrated. So, when I do this, it tastes really bad. Well, now, I think I'll try something else. Here, I have this cup of water. I'm going to try and make some lemonade. Ugh, that's way too diluted. I'm going to try some real lemonade. Just right.
Surface area increase means an increase in concentration, which means more molecules will be able to collide, therefore you'll have a better reaction. The final factor that affects reactions are catalysts. Catalysts always increase the reaction rate. And a catalyst is a chemical that acts to speed up a reaction without being used up during the reaction. Which means when the reaction occurs, you still have that catalyst during, before, and after.
The last idea to chemical kinetics are phases and phase changes. Phase changes happen when heat and/or energy is gained or lost. Thermodynamics is the study of this. Energy is being added when ice melts, like this piece of ice in my hand, and lost when water freezes. The heat of fusion is the amount of heat required to melt a solid, and also the heat given off by freezing a liquid. For a water, it's 333 joules per gram. The heat of vaporization is the amount of heat needed to boil a liquid, also the heat given off by condensing a gas. For water, this is 2,230 joules per gram.
You blocked me on Facebook, and now you're going to die. Die, 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 die. Now you're going to die. Now you're going to die. Now you're going to die.
Go.
Life of a... Just like the kinetic molecular theory, the life of a teenager.
Great. Activated molecule.
Kind of like sweat. When you're exercising, skating, having a good time at the car wash.
Go.
There are four things you need to know when concentration and reaction rate is another factor that affects how fast affects the reaction rate.